It's going to cover up.
I didn't really use that.
The visitors, as they got off the team bus earlier, the attitude and confidence they have is clear. Welcome, everyone, to Noche NSBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. Joined by Craig Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Mr. Perfect. AI is out there with ABC. Then there's Big Dog, and it's Temple in a power forward. And for the Longhorns, Prince out there with Big Daddy. It's the Dude, and it's Black Hole, and it's Lawrence in at the 3 slot. Now here's Prince. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Longhorns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. First free throw is good. And Wade drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Vanderbilt, guarded by Prince. Memphis moving it around. White dishes to Temple.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Temple. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Gibson. Lawson's against Ilgauskas. Lawrence passes to Big Daddy. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. It's deflected. Back. It's right on the wing. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a to leave open.
Now here's Prince. Last game he had 10 points. It's deflected. Ilgauskas with it. On its way from Gibson for 2. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And another miss by Texas.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Ilgauskas. Temple the pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Texas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Vanderbilt the pass to Ilgauskas. Stolen away. Fast break. Texas. Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Ilgauskas. A 28-point game against Detroit.
You have to be aware he should be on your radar all the time.
No good with the triple. For Texas, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Yep, that one goes in there.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Big Daddy, defended by Gibson. Got a piece of it.
Now he's hurting the team.
That one goes in.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting. The basketball.
So the Longhorns call timeout, their first.
And really brought an impressive
That same attack in this one.
Jackson is checked in for Memphis.
And a quick review looking at some numbers here for Mr. Perfect. Averaging about 26 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Here's Ilgauskas, following the bucket by Texas. Back to right, a reverse, he lays it in. Right's got 5 now.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to Wade. Prince up top. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ilgauskas against Lawson. Now, here's Ilgauskas. Tight defense on him. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Temple. It's stolen by Wade. Here we go, one-on-one. Lays it up and dunks it in.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Memphis leading by 3. To the paint, here's Ilgauskas. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Prince outside. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Lawrence passes to Big Daddy. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ilgauskas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Temple. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. What is a point guard? What is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
And the Longhorns with possession here after Memphis gets the 3. Perry passes away, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so here's Texas following the score by Memphis. Perry, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
They get the rebound. The kick out to Wright. Back to Temple. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Yep, that one goes.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Here's Ilgauskas. And Temple kicks to Ilgauskas. The kick out to Wright. Offline with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, oh, here he comes.
That was amazing. And look at the elevation.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And Texas calls time here.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Some changes for Memphis. The professor comes in for Wright, and AI is subbed in for ADC. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Perry. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. Inside. Shot's good by Rice. And Memphis leads by 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And stolen by AI. To the inside. Cuts off the pass. Here's Peters. It's deflected, and he gets it back. It's good.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter. The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And there's the pass to Wade. Here's the teardrop. That's tipped. 30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They double him with Junior. Here's Rice. Outside for Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. A second chance effort. Peters grabs the miss. Peters has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Junior. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love. How he puts in the work.
And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Texas. Junior's out there with Peters. Then it's Silk. Then there's A-Train. And it's Red Hot in at the two-guard spot.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dog?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Perry. 23. Points for him the last game again here. Sharp and Junior throws